Lovely. There you go. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Connor's Outdoor Activities. Today you join me on Lowestoft Pier and we're going to do a spot of sea fishing. Ain't got any rods out yet. Time is now 7 PM, so we got here nice and early. And we're just going to give it our best shot and hopefully we're going to find some fish. Right. So I hope you're all well. Right, here's the rig, what's going on the left hand rod. We've got swivel at the top, just like I normally use, exact same rig, but I'll show you all again. Right, so there's the swivel, and we go down the line to some crimps and some beads. Oops, untangle this without hooking myself. And then we go down the big long snood to a size 3/0 hook. And then we go further down here to a 5-ounce weight. And we're going to put a fresh lug on that. As you can see, there aren't many people on the pier. There's someone just further up on the left near the end fishing in the harbour, so hopefully they're catching a few. And yeah, we're going to give it our best shot. So let's get some bait on this rig and get it out there, guys. Right, so that's the left hand rod out. Right, now you're going to show you the rig to go on the right hand rod. So we've got a swivel at the top. There you go. This is the exact same rig as last time as well. Seems to be catching pretty well, this rig. Then we've got a snood there. We go further down the line. We've got some more crimps and beads down to another hook, down to a 5-ounce weight. Then, let me just show you these hooks. There you go. These hooks are size 1/0, I think, or 1s. Pretty small, but they've been catching me some nice fish recently. Had a couple of good sessions recently, and most of the fish have been caught on this rig, so we're going to carry on using that. Yeah, we're going to carry on using that rig, and hopefully we're going to catch some fish, guys. So I'm going to get some bait on there, and I'm going to get that out there, and hopefully soon, guys, we will be into a fish. Right, guys, there we go. 2 rods out, and Mr. Seagull as well. Yep, we've got 2 rods out. Left hand one has obviously got the 1-hook rig on with the fresh lugworm, and the right hand one has got mackerel on the top hook and squid on the bottom hook. The left hand one is out sort of medium distance, and the right hand one is out sort of, I don't know, 20-30 yards, not very far, just to see what we can get closer in as well as far out. Hopefully we're going to get something. Right, let's give you a spin round. What's going on? We've got some people fishing up there. As you can see, this is what we got. It's not a bad evening. As you can see, we had quite a bit of rain this afternoon, which has made the pier all wet, but it don't matter. Some people down there having a walk. This is what it looks like out here. There you go. Them 2 things over there are kitty weight nesting boxes for the seagulls. There you go, there's a few people having a walk down it. And this is where we are. Right, so there we are. I'm going to carry on watching the rods. Yeah, it's now 7:25. So we're going to carry on watching them rods and hope that a fish is going to come along. Hopefully, guys. Right, guys, it's now 7:45. Reeled in the first cast on the left hand rod, nothing on there. Bait was pretty much stripped, So put a new lugworm on. Now it's time to reel in the right end rod, see if we got anything. Well, nothing on there, guys. Just got a rebait. Yeah, the nothing on there. The squid bait at the top, nothing wrong with that. I'll put that straight back out there, but the mackerel bait been a bit pulled about, so I'll strip that off and I'll now going to put a new bit on. Right, there you go, guys. That rod is back out there again. As I say, the squid bait was alright, so I put that back out there. But the mackerel bait had been a bit pulled about. If you know what I mean, all the sort of meat on it had all sort of been ripped away. So I stripped that off and I put a new fresh bit on. So that's alright, but nothing at the moment. But let's just see what happens. Right, guys, it's now 8:25. Just gave the right end rod a look and still nothing. Seems pretty slow at the minute. Hadn't seen no bites. Just been checking the baits every sort of 15-20 minutes, but nope, nothing. Not a thing. It's not a bad evening conditions wise, so it's a nice night to be out, but don't seem to be too many fish in the water at the moment. But we'll just keep trying, that's all we can do, isn't it? There's someone lure fishing over there. He ain't got a lot yet. He's been there about 20 minutes. He ain't had nothing either. Just seems a bit slow all round at the moment. And that could be a bite on the left hand rod. I don't quite know. It could be a bite. Or it could just be the tide. I don't know. But either way, I've got to check that rod in about 5 minutes anyway, so I'm just going to keep hoping that there's going to be something turn up. But it's not looking good at the moment. Well, guys, here's the baits we've got with us tonight. We've got some ragworm. We've got some squid. We've got a bag full of stuff. We've got some blacks. Let me just take you in the bag in there. We've got some prawns. We've got in this bag here. We got some mackerel fillets. We got some peeled raw king prawns. Yep, black lug. Frozen black lug. Rag. More frozen black lug, bait needle, squid there. Some fresh lug. That's about it. And that's about it, guys. That's the bait we got with us tonight. And nope, we still ain't got any fish. Seems a bit slow, but never mind. We'll carry on and just see what happens. Well guys, here's the harbour side. It's looking nice and calm. Lovely and calm, and got a nice sun setting. It's now 10 to 9 and still no fish. There you go. Yeah, that's the harbour side. Very slow so far. Hopefully that's going to improve once it gets dark. Hopefully, guys. But there's the harbour side. Right. Let's see if we can find some fish. Right, guys. I think I better give one of the rods a look, and I think I will give the right hand rod a look. Just to see if there's anything there, but I highly doubt it. But I don't think there's a lot on it. No. Nothing on. The squid bait is alright, but I'll change the black lug bait. Nearly tripping over my rod. Right. Thank you. Right, here we go. Sort of size bait we're putting on, just a little black lug bait. There you go. Let's get that on there. The squid bait isn't too bad. We'll leave that on there. Right, let's cast out. Well guys, there you go. That's back out there again. The squid bait weren't too bad, but I just took the black lug bait off and put a new bit on just to refresh it a bit. But nope, nothing, still nothing happening. Very, very slow. I ain't even had a bite yet. Well, I thought I might have had a bite when that rod sort of shook a little bit, but I think that was the tide because there was nothing on that. But hey ho guys, that's that time of year I'm afraid. July and August. Two of the most slowest months of the year. Which is a bit of a shame really, but never mind. Just hoping that's going to improve once I get dark. But never mind. All we can do is try. Well guys, I brought me my drop net along. That's been out there for a while. And I don't know if you can count it, but just got a little tiny fish in it. A little tiny pout whiting. Wait. Little tiny pout whiting in the net. Oh. There you go. Little tiny pout whiting in the net. There you go. Don't know if you can count that, but at least we've got a fish. Only a little tiny one, but look at that. Little tiny pout whiting. Right, let's get him back in. He's back in. Well, at least we ain't blanked in the drop net. Yeah, I brought that along. That's just been sitting out there. I hadn't had nothing on it. I just thought, well, we'll just chuck it in there and see if it gets anything. And we've got a little pout whiting. So it's not too bad. Right, I just better wipe my hands. Yeah, it's now 9:20, so it's getting dark. Hopefully you can still see me. Yeah, got a little pout whiting in the drop net. Just thought I'd bring it with me. Just been sitting out there, but just thought I'd bring it in, and there's a little tiny pout whiting in it. Right, I'll get it back out there, the drop net. Nothing happening on the rods, but we shall see what happens. Yeah, we'll see what happens, guys. But it's very slow at the moment. Right. See if we can find some fish on the rods, hopefully. Well, that weren't too bad, guys. At least we ain't blanked. Well, we ain't blanked in the drop net. We are on the rods, but not in the drop net. In the drop net, we just had that little tiny pouting, didn't we? Let me just show you this nice sunset we got going on. Look at all these lovely colours. Looks lovely, doesn't it? Look at that. Lovely, isn't it? Wee, got a bite left hand rod. Bite. my rod nearly went. Wee. Dear guys, nearly had my rod go in then while I was looking at the sunsets. Dear. Never mind, that didn't matter. Anyway, got something nice on. Probably a smooth hound, I reckon. Can't see it yet. What is it? Can't actually see it. Can't see it yet, guys. What was it? Can't see it yet. Yep, I think it's a smooth hound, guys. I think it's time to hand line it up the wall. Yep, it's a nice smooth end. Cool, lovely. Come on, just smooth it. I haven't got a drop net. Not a drop net to get in it. Look at him. Look at him for a fish. What a lovely smooth end. Come here, mate. Well guys, we've got ourselves a big smooth end. Right, what I'll do, come here Mr. Smooth end. What I'll do, I'll spin you round and I'll show you what he's like. I'll spin you around and well guys, sorry it's a bit dark, but look at this lovely smooth end we've got. Look at that for a smooth end. What about that? There he is. Nice size smooth end, look at that. Don't get any better than that, do it? If I had to hand line him up the wall, I'll have to invest in a proper drop net for these sort of occasions. But there you go guys, what about that? How's that guys? Lovely smooth end. Here he goes. He's scrapping a bit, but what a lovely fish he is. Ain't he a lovely fish guys? Right, I'll get him back in. There you go guys. Better just spin him round just to show you the other side of him. Come here mate. And there he is guys. What a lovely fish. What about that? What about that for a nice fish guys? Lovely, isn't he? Right, we'll get him back guys. But we'll get him back in guys. We'll get him back guys. What a lovely fish. Well guys, what a lovely smooth aim we just had. What about that for a fish? He's back in, he went swimming away nicely, which is what I like to see. Right, I better bait up that rod because I still ain't baited it up yet. Need to make sure that top eye, make sure that I ain't broken. Nope, that's looking good. Yeah, he was caught on fresh lug guys. Yep, what a lovely fish. Nice smooth end. Right, we're going to get another fresh lug on. Well, at least we had a fish on the rods now, which is good. At least we ain't blanked on the rods, at least we've had something. Cool. I'm chuffed about that. Quite a lovely fish. Right, it's time to get this back at the same distance. There we go. Well, there you go guys, what about that? Lovely. I'm quite chuffed with that myself. As I was showing you before the smooth hand came along, the nice sunsets are not so good now, but hopefully you got a good glimpse of them. Yeah, there ain't a lot there now, but there you go. Looks quite nice all lit up, doesn't it? All along that. And keep an eye on that rod again. There you go. There's the rods. Right. Just keep an eye on them and see what comes along next. It's starting to get dark now. Well, just a little bit. Now 20 to 10, so it's not going to be long until it's dark. Right. So let's see what else we can find. But what a lovely fish that was. Right guys, it's now 25 to 11. No more fish since I last spoke to you all. Just reeled in the right hand rod a little while ago, nothing on there. Baits were pretty much stripped, so this time I put a bit of mackerel on the top hook and a bit of squid on the bottom hook. And I checked the left hand rod a little while ago as well, but nothing on there either. So no, nothing more since that smooth hand we had. But what a lovely fish it was. Nice fish that was. That's a lovely fish, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm trying all sorts of baits, fresh lug, frozen black lug and squid, mackerel, but no, not a lot happening. Very quiet. But we just got to carry on and just see what happens, really. Yep, we just carry on and hopefully there'll be some more fish turn up, but it's pretty quiet. But it's a lovely evening. There's a little bit of wind, but nothing to worry about. It's just nice to be out. Just nice to be out here giving it a go. Right, let's watch the rods and see what happens. Right guys, it's now 10 past 11. I just had a cast in the harbour with the other rod, that's why it's not there. The one hook rig is sitting there on the east side obviously, and the 2 hook flapper is on the harbour side. But very, very slow. Nothing else since the smooth hand. Yep, nothing else happening. But it's not a bad evening. The wind has got up a bit, which is a bit of a pain, but never mind, that's not too bad. Hopefully you can hear me alright. Hopefully the sound isn't too bad. But yeah, it's pretty slow. But we'll just keep casting out and see if anything take the bait. That's all we can do, isn't it? Right, let's see what happens. Well guys, it's now midnight. Just reeled in the rod on the harbour side and look what we got. Look what we got on. If I can hold him right, without too much hassle. What about that guys? Little thornback ray. Not too bad, eh? He's quite thorny, so I have to be careful. There you go, what about that? Nice thornback ray. Lovely old job. That's what they're like underneath, like just sort of, just white underneath. They got their little mouth here, where their mouth is. He was caught on ragworm in the harbour. What about that guys? I didn't expect that. But he was on that. There he is. Let me just try and take that hand away. Oh, out. There you go guys. Thornback ray. Lovely old job. Look at that. Lovely fish. Right, I'll get him back. Yeah, I'll get him back guys and we'll get some more bait on. What a lovely ray. And there we are guys. The other rod is back in the harbour. And that rod is out there. But yeah, nice thornback ray, wasn't it? Lovely ray. That was alright. He was caught in the harbour as well on rag. Not too bad, not a bad result that. Yeah, well I didn't even see the bait. Just thought, well I'll just reel it in and check the bait, and there he was coming up the wall. Lovely old job. So far on the rods, that's the nice size smooth hound we had, and now we had a ray, so it's not too bad. And then in the drop net we had the little pout white, didn't we? The little tiny one. Yeah, a little tiny pout whiting in the net, and a nice size smooth hound and a thornback ray on the rods. Not too bad. The time is now 12:15, quarter past midnight. So, quite chuffed with that result. Yeah, quite chuffed with that. Got a little thornback ray in the harbour. Yeah, quite pleased with that. Right, sit back and watch the rods and see what else happened. Right guys, it's now 25 to 1. I just reeled in the rod in the harbour and we've got another ray. Another thornback ray. Would you believe it? I'm trying to pick him up, because as you know these have got thorns on. Come here mate. Out. Definitely thorny. But look at this one for a ray. You can't really hold it properly, but look at this monster. I'll try and hold him up. Trying to hold you, Mr. Ray. Sorry, mate. What about that? He won't put that wing up, but look at that for a ray. Look at that. Got a big long tail. But look at that, guys. Isn't that a lovely ray? Awesome. Look at that. Awesome ray. Okay, I'll just take you a bit closer. They got like a nice pattern on them. Trying to hold him. There you go, awesome, isn't he? And so that's 2 thornback rays and a smooth hound on the rod so far. There you go. Look at that. Nice thornback ray. Can't be bad. Right, let's get him back in, guys. Nice thornback ray. Right, there you go. Right, I'll just wipe the ends. There we go, guys. Whew, not too bad. Right, I'll get him back now, and then we'll get that rod back in the harbour. Let's go. Whew, well, what about that, guys? 2 thornback rays in the harbour. Unbelievable. It's pretty good. Well, I didn't expect that. But that's excellent. I'm well chuffed. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, I'm well pleased with that. It's awesome. So far we had 2 thornback rays and a nice size smooth hound. So it's not too bad. This rod here ain't doing a lot, but I'm hoping that's gonna start rattling. There's gonna be a nice bass on it. That'd be good. That'd be good, but I'm not too sure if it'll happen. Time is now 10 to 1, so we're getting into the early hours now. Yeah, it's not a bad evening. Yeah, I caught both them thornback rays on rag. It's not too bad. I'm quite impressed with that. I thought if we were going to catch them on any side, that'd be on the seaside, but no, we caught them on the harbour side. But yeah, I'm well impressed with that. Yeah, it's a lovely evening. I'm sorry about the wind noise if there is any. I apologise about that. But hopefully it ain't too bad. Well, I'm going to stand here and wait for the next bite, hopefully. Right guys, it's now 20 to 2. And had nothing on the rod in the harbour side for, well, that was about 2 or 3 casts and we hadn't had nothing else, so I thought we'll put it back on the seaside, see what happens there. On the top hook I got a bit of mackerel, and on the bottom hook I got a bit of ragworm. On the other one we're still putting lug on there, but nothing happening. But that's what we got on the rods at the moment. Yeah, on the left hand side we got lugworm on the single hook flapper, and on the right hand side rod we got a bit of mackerel on the top hook and a ragworm on the bottom hook. Yeah, not too bad. It's now 20 to 2, so it's not going too bad. I'm sorry about the wind noise if there is any, but it's not going too bad. I'm thoroughly enjoying the session. We ain't done too bad so far. Had a nice size smooth hound and a couple of thornback rays, so can't really moan at that, can we? I'm just standing back here watching the rods. I'm the only one fishing down here now. When I first got here there was a couple of chaps up the top on the left, but they went home about, I think about 9 o'clock, so. And then there was a man come about 9 o'clock, well no, about 8:30, and done a bit of lure fishing. And then he went about 9:30. and then since 9:30 it's just been me on here. But I'm thoroughly enjoying the session. I'm just waiting for the next bite. Right guys, it's now 2:20. No more fish since them 2 rays we had. I'll just change baits on the left hand rod. Instead of having fresh lug on it, I'll put a whole squid on. See if that makes any difference, but no, that's gone very slow at the moment. Since them rays, that's slowed down again. Which is a bit of a shame, but never mind. I'm thoroughly enjoying being out here. It's just nice to be giving it a go, that's the main thing. But we ain't done so bad. We had a couple of rays and a nice smooth hound and that, so not too bad. Yeah, it's not been a bad session really. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. The fishing is a bit slow, but never mind, I'm enjoying it. Here in another hour it'll be starting to get light, so that'll be good. But this session tonight has been fairly slow, but we ain't done too bad. I've enjoyed it. We had a couple of rays and a smooth hound, but that's so far. Any minute now one of them rods could go banging over and we could have another smooth hound on the pier, so we just gotta wait and see, haven't we? We ain't had no bites either for a little while. Well, we ain't had any bites since we had that last ray. Well, I think I gave a bite, can't remember now. I think I might give a little bit of a bite, can't remember. Not too sure now. But yeah, it's not too bad. It's not a bad evening. There's a little bit of wind. I'm sorry if you're getting a bit of wind on the camera, but not too much I can do about that. But let's hope we're gonna start getting a few bites soon. There's gonna be some more fish turn up, hopefully guys. Right guys, it's now 3:10. Still no fish since the last thornback ray we had. It's gone well quiet. It's not going to be long now until it starts getting light. Ain't going to be long till we start seeing a bit of light. Yeah, it's gone right quiet again. Left hand rod has got lugworm on, the right hand rod has got 2 ragworm baits. I'm trying for a sole on there, but don't seem to be working at the moment. Can't seem to get a bite or nothing at the moment, but which is a bit of a shame, but never mind. Yeah, both them rays were caught on rag, so I'm expecting the right hand rod to go before the left hand one, because that's got rag on, you see. Don't seem to be having a lot of luck recently on lug. Even in the last session, we struggled on lug. Most fish were caught on squid or rag. So I'm expecting the right hand rod to go off before the left one for that reason. But we're still fishing. Oh, I ain't give up yet. I'm still giving it a go. Just trying to find some more fish really. Come on fish, start biting. Right guys, it's now 3:50. As you can see, it's now starting to get light. We'll just spin you around and show you around. It's now starting to get light. Oh, there you go, look. Got a few nice colours in the sky. There you go, look at that, look. Just sit you down there so you can have a look at them colours. There you go. Look at them nice colours in the sky, isn't that nice? Lovely, isn't it? Yeah, it's starting to get light. It's not too light yet, as you can see, but it's starting to get light. There's no one else on the pier, just me. Right. There you go. Here's the rods. Oh, sorry. Yeah, there's the rods. The time is now nearly 5 to 4. Not too sure how much longer we're going to give it. To be honest, I can't see me being here for too much longer because we ain't had no more fish since that thornback ray we had, and I don't know if we're going to get anything else. Because we're pretty much on the top of the tide now. And I don't think we're going to get anything else, guys. I thought we were going to get some... I thought we were going to get loads and loads of fish near the top of the tide, but nope, we ain't had nothing since that ray, so... But never mind, guys, I've enjoyed the session. We had a lovely sized smoothhound and 2 thornback rays, so that'll do me. That's awesome. I'm well chuffed with that. But I don't know how much longer I'm going to be here, but I might have another couple or 3 casts, or just see. Or I might catch a fish and then I'll be here longer then. But don't think we... Oh, is that a bite? No, I think it could be the tide just... Oh, that could be a bite actually. Is that a bite, guys, on the right hand rod? I don't know, it could be. Just looking at that rod. I was just saying about getting a bite, weren't I, and about getting a fish. As soon as I said it, it started moving. But that could have been one of them waves, because we had a couple of sort of big waves come in then, and that could have been what moved the rod. But I'm not too sure. But it ain't gone since, so it must have been one of them waves. Because them waves what were just there a minute ago calmed down a bit now. That was just a couple of sort of big waves just come into the and hit the side of the pit, and the rod moved, so it must have been one of them waves. Because the rod ain't gone since, so that must have been what it was. But we'll find out when we reel it in. But yeah, I don't know how much longer we're going to be here, but I wouldn't have thought we'd be here too much longer if it carries on like this, because there's just nothing happening. Come on, fish, give us a bite. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. Come on, fish, start biting again. Right, guys, it's now 4:15. The right hand rod has been out there about, I don't know, it's been out there a little while. So let's go and give it a look. I think we've got a lot on. Could be a little something, there's a little bit of weight there. But no, that's nothing. Nope, not a thing. I'll get a bit of mackerel on there. Right, here we go. Get a bit of ragworm on. A bit of ragworm. Sorry guys, I'm just getting another bit of ragworm on there. There you go, a bit of ragworm. Slimy old things. There we go. Time to get that bit of rag on. The old seagulls are about. There's one over there on the other wall. Right, yeah, bait looks alright. Don't think we'll get anything, but I'll give it a go. There we go. Oh. Sorry about the wind guys, I can see you fluttering about in the wind a bit. Right, that's out there again guys. All we've got to do is do this guys. Keep the fingers crossed, but I'm just going to say this. My confidence of catching anything else in this session is quite low now. Because that's been about, I don't know, what time did we catch that last ray? I can't remember what time it was, but that's a few hours ago now. But never mind guys. As I say, I'm not too sure how much longer I'm going to give it, but we'll just see guys. Right guys, it's now 5 to 5. I'm going to call this my last cast of the session. We'll leave them out there about 20 minutes. I just refresh the baits on both of them. So that'll make it 5:15 and that'll do for me, because that's gone a bit slow now, hasn't it? Since we had that nice size ray, that big ray, that's gone right dead. So yeah, we'll see if we can get a fish on this cast, but I highly doubt it. I'll give you a spin round. You can see the sun poking through over there. Isn't that lovely? Let me just sit you here so you can just have a look at all that. There you go. Right, there you go. Show you around a little bit. It's been a fairly slow session, but at least we haven't blanked, guys. That is the main thing. And the fish we did get were no size. Well, the first ray weren't massive, but a ray is a ray to me. But yeah, guys, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to watch these rods, and hopefully I'll be back when we're reeling them in, hopefully with the fish on, but I'm not too convinced. Right guys, it's now 5:15, and it's now time to reel in the last cast of the session. Nothing happening, so yeah, there's nothing happening much. Nothing on it. Nope, nothing on there. There we go, thank you very much for reading. There we go. Just wrapping this up. Now it's time to reel in this one. Don't think there's a lot on it. Nope, can't feel a lot of weight. Nope, don't think so. I think we've got a big lump of weed. Nope. No weed, that's just a bit of ragworm bait on there, but that's only a tiny bait anyway. There we go. Moment, I think we got a bit of a twist up here. Here we are. Better. Well, that was a slow session, guys. We did manage some lovely fish, but quantity-wise, there weren't a lot of quantity. It was more about quality today. We had some lovely quality fish, but there weren't there weren't a big amount of fish to be caught. Sorry guys, just trying to clip my reel up, but that didn't want them to do any of that. There we go. Better take that home. Don't want to leave any rubbish behind. There we go. Done, guys. And there we go. That is me finished. Yeah, that bag there, that's just my baits in there. I've got my drop net up there. There you go. Not a bad session, but hard going. We managed 3 fish, but 2 of them were in the harbour. So I think we can safely say that the seaside is fishing very poorly. I think we can safely say that the seaside of the pier is fishing quite bad. There's Mr. Seagull. Look. Say hello to Mr. Seagull. Look, there he is. He's after a bit of bait, that's what he's after. There you go, guys. Right. I think that's it for this video, guys. So thanks for watching another adventure. Hope you enjoyed it. Better face you that way. It's better that way, isn't it? The nice sunrise. Yeah, so thanks for joining another adventure on Connor's Outdoor Activities channel. Thank you very much. Please, if you could, please just give me a thumbs up, please. It really helps the channel out. And give us a comment underneath telling me what I did good and what I didn't do so good. And then hit that little share button and share me out all on your social media platforms. It really helps to gain more subscribers and things like that. Hopefully soon we'll be out doing a live stream as well, hopefully. Fingers crossed. And yeah, so thank you very much for watching. And hit that notification bell as well, please, so you never miss an upload. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you're all keeping well. And I hope you all have a good rest of your week or weekend or whenever this is published. So stay safe, everyone. Take care. Enjoy your fishing. And stay safe out there, guys. I'll see you all on the next one. Bye bye for now.